Actually, there's one other thing that was like by way of that sort of like I mean we do our thing with a certain sense of humor, but wait a minute. I mean this is what it made me think of also that thing that okay, part of the problem is we have the like I don't know, the dumbest ruling class that's ever existed, like in terms of like the lack. I mean, no one the fact that they're not economically literate, but that they perceived, like we said in the other video, that things like wanting like the new waves of production and things like they do have like they're highly class conscious, but in a way that's leading to the disintegration of the economy. Like they're not finding, they're not actually economically literate. They like vote Republican. They like part of it is like they sort of like don't like, I don't know. They have a classist attitude, but they don't understand that attitude itself is like part of the problem. That they don't understand like building the economy together. That's what they always understood in Germany, apparently. So that guy Boris said to me, "Well, you see, we pay high taxes, but see, that's the cost. That's the cost of like having a functioning society, and it's good." And the thing is, that they don't understand that their whole thing is like we have a classist ruling class, but it's leading to things getting worse and worse and worse, and even worse for them. Because, like I said, now it's a low wage, low growth equilibrium. Nothing's moving, and their perception. Let me tell you something. These American companies that are they're not American companies, but they're based here. They've also got they're operating all over the world. I don't care where they're based here. The business run society. It'd be the ideal place to have your home base. But nah, they're transnational companies. They do not care what happens to our economy. They don't care, and meaning the investor class. The corporations are supposed to be legally bound to do what's best for the shareholders. They have not been doing that. Not the transnational ones at all. They're doing what's worst for the shareholders. But part of it is this lack of awareness of like how an economy functions. Remember, the entire like upper class with all their it's attitudinal. Their politics is like an attitude towards the working class. That's leading to these bubble economies and like the total collapse of everything. I mean, we have a ruling class that is like, I don't know, like it's just they have an attitude. That's it. There's no reason in every other society, like in history and now, like you talk to someone in the ruling class from any European country, they're fully aware of economics in a serious sense. I haven't met such people. I mean, I just haven't. Or when I do, they call people like me a Nazi. I mean, there's not much to do, but that's what that sort of like induced your friend to think. If that was the other point of the thing, we're doing like kind of like a double thing. But I'm trying to help by like processing our thing correctly, and like I don't always get that right.